In this video, I will be taking you step by step how to change default Solana wallet Keypair in Solana CLI. So we will look at it step by step. Welcome, dear friend. I'm Solomon Foske, founder of dProgramming University, a free Web3 development education platform. Please note our content are for education purpose only, not financial, trading, investment, programming or development advice into any of the platform discussed. Always do your own research. And please, we may get sponsorship, partnership, token or whatever form during, before or after creating this content, but we try as much as possible to remain unbiased and make it educative. If that agreed on, let's get right into this content. Yeah, if you want to change the default Solana wallet Keypair, this is how you would do it. Open your terminal. So, and usually I believe you should have Solana CLI installed. If we do Solana version, then you should have this. If there's error, then you can watch my other videos on how to install and set up Solana CLI and other Solana tools. Here now, what we need to do with the Keypair, the first thing you need to run is this command. So that's Solana config get. So if we run Solana config get, what that does it gives us some details which is so important. The config file, the RPC URL, which help us to know if we are on DevNet or mainnet or any testnet or other things. So you want this to be at least on DevNet because that's usually what you use for development. Then this also will be same. Then you want to look at this Keypair part. This is where you want to focus on. This is telling you that your Keypair part is here on this id.json. So that is where you have it currently. So how do you now change it to maybe you just create a new one? If, for example, you do Solana address, you see it, you do Solana balance, you can see it. So this is what this wallet is for this particular something. But if you now want to change it, you have created another wallet and then you want to change it to that wallet. Maybe you have imported it from maybe Phantom, Software wallet, or you created it from this. You can watch other of my video on that. You are now confused that even though I've created another wallet Keypair inside this CLI setup, it's still going back to the old one. So how do I actually fix that? You need to switch it, and if you want to switch it, you will run something like this. Let me explain it for you. So this, just like you have Solana address, you have the Solana config, then set. Remember this Solana config get, that means we are getting the configuration we have. So it's now saying set this Keypair part, change it for whatever it is to this. And you notice this was id.json, but this is id3.json. So that means I've created another wallet or import it or something, and now I want to switch to that. I don't want to use that old one before. So what I will do is this. So that's what I'm saying. I'm saying you should change this part to this new part. You see it's like the same. Usually the default part, the reason why we use this sign is using this help your Solana CLI to automatically fix in your own. You know, your own PC will not be using this same kind of something. It may be your name, your project, or whatever. So it may be different from mine. So, but by using this, it's able to locate it, as you understand what I'm saying, and just figure that out itself. So that's why we use this here. And then the .config, and then you see the /Solana, and then ID 3. See that 3 is so important. Now let's try and set it. Did you notice it now? That instead of just id.json, it's now id3.json. Now, let's run all these things we ran before, like Solana address. You can see it now, that this Solana address is now totally different from this. Good. And then if we run Solana balance, you can see it as well, that the balance is totally different from this, because this now the default. So if you are deploying or trying to do other things, smart contract, create token or things like that, this will now be the wallet it will be using. It will no more use this wallet because it's not the default. If you want it to use it, you have to include some flag and specifically say use the bots. The default one you are used to, like the Solana balance, Solana address, Solana this, and all those things, we usually work with whatever you set as the default. So if we need to get this back now, then we can reset it back to id.json. You see it, that's now id.json. And if we run the same thing again, Solana address, we have our previous one back. And then if we run Solana balance again, we have our previous one back. So I hope you found value and now learn how to change default Solana wallet Keypair in your Solana CLI, so that whichever wallet, if you have multiple wallets at any point in time, you can switch or create new one or import new one and make it your default. So you don't need to be adding extra flag. And especially maybe if you are using things like Anchor and all those things, makes it much easier as well. So you don't need to be adding extra flag. So if you find it helpful, don't forget to support creating helpful Web3 developer content on the platform. So please, on the Programming University, use the donate button link in the description to support, and like, comment, share the video, and subscribe. Tap the notification bell for future video as well. I will see you in the next. I remain Solomon Foske. Keep the programming spirit and alive, and please always do good to humanity and nature with your programming skill and not evil, to make the world a better place for us all. Peace.